Good morning, children. I hope all are doing well. Today we will start chapter 15, Some Great Indians. We have learnt in the previous chapter and classes about some great inventions and discoveries made by people of Western world. Not only Westerners, many Indians too have contributed immensely to society. Immensely means massively, huge, in a very big way. Their work has inspired countless people and led to the progress of society. In this chapter, we shall study about some such Indians who have excelled in their chosen fields. Their work have inspired generations of Indians. They continue to inspire millions of Indians and others throughout the world. We are proud of them. Okay, children, here we will be studying about some immensely people who have immensely contributed to our society. Immensely means vastly. Okay, many years ago, two great doctors. Thousands of years ago, medical treatment was very advanced in India. Charaka and Shushruta belong to the great tradition of doctors, surgeons, and physicians that flourished in India. Out of the four Vedas, Atharva Veda deals with various diseases and their treatment. It also considered the most ancient book on the medical science. Now, children, there are four Vedas. Okay, the four Vedas are what? You can write it down. Rig Veda, Sama Veda, Ajurva Veda, and Atharva Veda. These were composed by the priests. Okay, they had written in this. It contains law, it contains, medical. They had written all in these books. And in Atharva Veda, it led with medical science. Okay. Okay, children. Now let us see what Shushruta has done for our society. Shushruta is the author of Shushruta Samhita. Was a great surgeon. He was known as the father of plastic surgery. He is called the father of plastic surgery. He lived in India in the 6th century BC. BC means before Christ. Long time ago, years and years, thousands and thousands of years ago. He used to perform plastic surgery of nose, ears, other parts of the human body. Now, children, many a times we have heard about this word plastic surgery. Now, what is a plastic surgery? Suppose a portion of part of our body gets burnt. Like suppose we get a mark after that burn on our hand or face. There are many people who goes for plastic surgery. They will take the skin from your own body part and they will stick it over there. This operation was done in 6th century. Just imagine how many years ago. Okay. So he had taken out the plastic surgery, that is Shushruta, an Indian. He would remove stones from kidneys and gallbladder through efficient surgery. since all the treatments were done by using natural herbs and plants. He knew very well about medicinal qualities of various plants and trees. He also he was also an expert in treating fractures and removing cataracts. What are fractures? When you break your hand or leg or whatever you break of your part of your body, that is a fracture. Means your bone is broken. That is a fracture. And cataract is you get a layer in your eyes. That is a cataract. Okay, that is generally it happens to very old people. When they are very old, it happens to them and it has been operated. So it is said cataract operation. In Hindi, I think it is called motiabin, and in Bengali we call it chani. Okay. A cataract is a clouding of lens inside the eyes which affects our vision adversely. Now children, cataract is what? It affects our eyes. As I told you, if you have eaten fish, there is a scale of the fish. It is like that. There is a layer in front of your eyes. Just a minute, children. There is a layer, a thick layer you can say, in front of your eyes lens. Okay. Now, the places where you have to underline. Now, underline on immensely. 1. Second, Shushruta belonged to the great tradition of doctors, surgeon and physician that flourished in India. Second, you will underline Atharva Veda deals with various diseases and their treatments. And ancient. Single word has been underlined means you will be taking out the meanings of those words. One is immensely, second is ancient. Okay, and rest, if you don't know, you will be taking out that meaning. Then is Shushruta, the author of Shushruta Samhita, was a great surgeon. He is called the father of plastic surgery. This portion you will underline. Second is cataracts. A cataract is clouding of lenses inside the eye which affects our vision adversely. Also the word adversely. Okay. These are the portions you had to underline. Now turn to the next page. Now the second doctor we will read about is Charakka. Charakka. If you are being able to see the lines which I have underlined, you can also do it. Charakka was a great physician. Now, Shushruta was a surgeon who could operate and he was a physician. Physician doesn't operate, he only gives medicine. Okay, he treats the people. Also, a surgeon treats the people, but he does an operation. Charakka was a great physician who lived in India about 2000 years ago. He authored Charakka Samhita, a great book on the diagnosis and treatment of various diseases. Now children, what is diagnosis? Diagnosis is to find out. So you will underline the word diagnosis, and treatment is how you treat. that disease. Okay, now you can underline from here, Charaka was a great physician, and then Charaka Samhita, a great book on the diagnosis and treatment of various diseases. In his book, he has explained thoroughly how the food passes through various stages before it gets digested completely. Okay, children, now we eat the food. Now, what are the stages it is going through? He had already written in his book. What happens? We eat, then we chew, then we swallow, then what happens to the food? Where does it go? The juice goes to our body. How? These all things are it was written so many years back. Okay, so you can underline from here. He has explained thoroughly how food passes through various stages before it gets digested completely. Just like Sushruta, he also knew medicinal properties of several plants and trees. Once he ordered one of his pupils to bring a plant that has no medicinal property. After traveling far and wide for more than 1 year, the pupil came back empty-handed and told Charaka that he could not find a single plant or tree which had no medicinal property. This way, Charaka proved the importance of flora in the world. Now, children, all the plants have some kind of medicinal properties. Medicinal properties is that it has got medicine. Like we have tulsi when we have the tulsi juice when we have cold and cough, right? It is a antibiotic. Then marigold. If you get cut, you can put that, you can paste the leaves of that plant and you can put it on the cut. Then it stops bleeding. Then there is one more leaf. If you have that, you will have blood. So these are the kinds of things which we know that plants do have medicinal properties. So this was a big help. And he introduced that flora, how flora was important. Okay. So you all can underline from here. Charaka proved the importance of flora in the world. Charaka laid great stress on the importance of hygiene of the patient. Children, now if a patient is not hygienic, then how do you think the disease will go? If he is dirty, he will pull the disease he is having. Suppose he is having a stomach ache and it is because of dirty water. He starts drinking dirty water, but his environment is dirty and he keeps his things in open. Whenever he eats something, it is from the open place. So if he eats that, then again the dust is going, and if the dust is going, then again he is getting a stomach ache. So that disease will not be cured. It will stay there. If you are not hygienic, you have to be hygienic. That is why we always wash our hand before we eat our meals. Okay. In this book, he has described the responsibilities of a surgeon and the behavior a physician should show towards his patient. Now, children, if you go to a doctor and if he is all the time shouting at you, will you like to go to him again? I don't think so. I will not like to go to him. So, a doctor should be equally polite and good. Okay. So you can Underline this line. Charaka laid a great stress on the importance of hygiene and hygiene of the patient. Over here. Now, Kalidasa. Many great authors. He was a great author. You all must have read about his poems. Okay. Great author and poets have taken birth in India. Mahakavi Kalidas was one of them. He was our country's greatest Sanskrit poet and dramatist. Dramatist means those who write drama. Okay. So underline from here, he was our country's greatest Sanskrit poet and dramatist. He was born 1800 years ago. He lived during the reign of King Chandragupta II. Now underline this word reign. This you all will find out by yourself. I will not say. Chandragupta II of the Gupta dynasty. Children, you all must have read about the Gupta dynasty. If you all haven't, you all will be reading about the Gupta dynasty. Dynasty, also underline the word dynasty so that you all can find out the meaning. He was one of the 9 gems or Navratnas of the royal court. Means like Akbar also had 9 Navratans in his court. Also Chandragupta II even had 9 gems in his court. Kalidas was one of them. Some of Kalidas' works are very popular all over the world. They include Abhijana, Shakuntalam, Meghdutta and Ritu Samhara, Raghuvamsha and Kumara Shambhava are 2 of his famous poems. Okay. So these 2 are the famous poems. So underline they include Abhijana, Shakuntalam, Meghdutta and Ritu Samhara, Raghuvamsha and Kumara Sambhava are 2 of his famous poems. So whenever they are asked which are the 2 famous poems, so you can always say these 2. Okay. The world famous Sanskrit play Abhijana Shakuntalam is based on the events of Mahabharata. This play describes the beauty of nature along with the beauty, piety and simplicity of the ashram life. It has been translated into various foreign as well as Indian languages. It is not only in India, children, it is all over the country. It has been explained in foreign languages too. Foreign means international languages, many other languages. Okay. Okay. Now Tansen. Tansen was one of the greatest classical singers and musicians of India. Underline this, children. Tansen. He was one of the Navratans of the Akbar. Okay. He had sung a song where rain started. Okay. Where it started raining. As he started the song, it started raining. Okay. He was the pride of Emperor Akbar's royal court. Like King Chandragupta, Akbar too had 9 persons of quality in his court, whom he called Navratnas. Now underline from here 9 Ratnas. What are the Navratnas? Then you can say 9 persons of quality. Navratnas are the 9 persons of qualities. Tansen was a pupil of Swami Haridas, who was a saint singer of Vrindavan. Swami Haridas taught Tansen the finer aspects of music and made him aware about the spiritual aspects of music. Born in Behat near Gwalior, Tansen was deeply inclined towards classical music. He had developed many new ragas combining the Indian and Persian style of music. Now, children, Indian style and Persian style he mixed and he made. Ragas are the rags. Okay. He composed some ragas that are sung for particular purpose. Some ragas composed by him should be sung at a particular time of the day. According to legend, Rag Malhar composed by him is so powerful that when sung it can induce rainfall. This is what I was saying, children. When he sang Rag Malhar, it started raining. Okay. Okay, so children, so we keep it till here today. In the next class, we will do the rest and the remaining part with the question answers. Thank you so much. Take care and bye.